Come on.
And the idea was to make the first movie had to kind of reintroduce people to the franchise, to these characters. And then Ends, I wanted to make a love story. I wanted it to lean back into some atmosphere, talk about things that, in a roundabout way, apply to Michael, but aren't really pointing to his backstory. So we're talking about the essence of evil, manifestation of evil, and trying to bring what I felt like would be a satisfying conclusion to our boogeyman story.
Come on. What's the matter?
In the year 2022, we received a film that marks the end of a modern horror trilogy and the conclusion to a story that started in 1978 by creators John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. To say this film was divisive among Halloween fans would be a complete understatement. Whether you hate to love it or you love to hate it, this is my review of Halloween Ends. Listen, expectations can be a bitch. We were all projecting what we wanted this film to be. Got over 40 years of legacy, 12 films, and a slasher that's integrated into the pop culture lexicon.
It's serial killer Michael Myers.
I mean, no pressure, right? We're coming off the previous two installments where our main man, Michael Myers, is on a rampage, seemingly unstoppable. As Dr. Loomis would say, evil. And then you have this iconic actress that's looking to close out this character and franchise again that built her career. I think we were all ready for this big showdown, and in fact, that's what was marketed to us.
You can go to the theater to see Laurie and Michael confront each other for the last time, or you can watch it at home on Peacock.
Sure, maybe we've seen this before, but we were ready to see the showdown, the final showdown of Michael and Laurie.
And I don't really feel like pretending to be best friends with an ugly ass boy babysitter.
I just don't think anyone was ready for this.
What was that?
Oh, Cory Cunningham, a main character we haven't really seen in the Halloween franchise, which I think is a really good thing. In fact, I like a lot of what Cory brings to the story. It's just like kind of bad timing, you know? You got director-writer David Gordon Green and 3 other writers, truly subverted expectations here. Instead of having Laurie or Laurie's granddaughter or literally anybody that's ever been introduced in the Halloween franchise up to this point, they introduced a brand new character in the last movie of the new trilogy that's ending the 40-year franchise. So people were kind of upset, and I got that too. I was very thrown off first watching this film. But if I look at this as just a random Halloween sequel, just a drop in the bucket of many Halloween stories we've had with Michael Myers, I think this is really cool to have this young character who's in this awful secular relationship with Michael Myers, because Michael Myers has traumatized Haddonfield, which has traumatized this boy. So this boy is like turning to Michael Myers, and Michael Myers is showing him all the moves like Mr. Miyagi about how to be evil, and it's just... It makes really bold choices and sticks with it, which I can appreciate for movie number 13. I guess where it fails for me and a lot of people is how it reconnects to the franchise as a whole and our girl Laurie and the story that has been going on for the past 40 years or even the last 2 movies.
Knock it off!
The beginning of the movie is really strong. I like when Laurie is helping Cory, and they're both kind of like the freaks of the town.
I mean, a psycho meets a freak show. Wow, this is a match made in heaven.
Well, someone's getting into the spirit of things.
One thing I had a hard time truly getting behind is Allison and Cory's relationship and romance, which I think was just a little bit too fast, and I didn't truly believe it, especially on her end. I think there were some great moments and chemistry, but not good enough to be such a big part of the story. It's also weird how Laurie goes from being very sympathetic to Cory, but then somehow psychically knows that he's up to no good just because he's been given weird stares and stuff. Like, how does she know? Allison didn't. I do feel bad for the character of Allison because I feel like they never truly utilized that character as much as they could have. Maybe she could have had Cory's storyline in this. Maybe she could have been the one to turn evil. I don't know, just a thought. It's actually kind of hard to judge this film because did I get what I wanted? No. Did I like what I got? Hell yes. This movie just isn't a great ending to the Halloween franchise or Laurie and Michael's story as a whole. It's not. But I do love it, and I love that it's part of this franchise now, and it's hella rewatchable.
I hope you find love.
I wish a lot of things were different about this new trilogy and this final chapter. It just doesn't quite gel the way we want it to, even if we do like this movie, and I think that's okay. This franchise has always been a little bit less than perfect. Rough around the edges, and maybe not the greatest finale to a 40-year franchise, but I love that I get something new out of this film every time I watch it, and it's in the upper half of the franchise for me. Thank you for watching my review, and can't wait for more horror in 2023. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you thought of Halloween Ends down below. This may be the end for Jamie Lee Curtis and Laurie Strode, but I doubt this is the last time we're gonna see Michael Myers, and I can't wait to see what he does next.